Hey everybody, it's Carly. Today I want to share some glittery snowflake tags. I've been a little obsessed lately with Glimmer paste and these snowflake dies from Essentials by Ellen. I just love the classic design. So I'm not super committed to a normal traditional tag shape, so I just have a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 piece of white cardstock. I'm just tacking down those dies to run them through my die cut machine. Now I don't need the snowflake cutouts, so I set them aside for another project, but I do want the little inside pieces and little side pieces, so I tack them on my mat so they don't get lost. And then I have 3 shades of Copics, and I'm just going to color in kind of an ombre fashion, and I'm using that snowflake piece to make sure that I've got color everywhere that's going to show. Once I've got my color down on that cardstock, I'm going to apply some Glimmer paste on top, and I just love this stuff, especially the moonstone color, because it lets that color underneath shine through. It's a little bit messy because it is glitter paste, but if you just clean it up when it's wet, it's really no big deal. Now you can heat set it with your heat gun, or you can set it aside to dry. And then once I have some dry glittered backgrounds, I'm going to glue that tag with the snowflakes over the top. I've got Be Creative tape around the edges, and I'm just doing a little glue pen around the snowflake openings to make sure that nothing pops up or peels up or anything like that. Now I've got that on there, and after that I'm going to have to glue back those side pieces and those middle pieces in, which actually is not as hard as it sounds. So I'm gluing in the little middle with some collage medium, but any strong liquid adhesive would be great and super easy to use. And then I'm going to use that big snowflake as a guide to put those side pieces in. So depending on how you die cut it, you might have only a little bit hanging off the edge, you might not need a guide, you might not have anything hanging off the edge. I just really like the look of that. So, making it look easy, gluing those side pieces back in so it makes my snowflake a little bit more whole. Now after that I want to add a To From sentiment on these tags, but I want to make sure that I like the spacing and I don't mess it up. So I've got a big piece of acetate that I put in my MISTI with that tag, and I'm just going to stamp my sentiment, my little To From sentiment, on that acetate first, so then I can check the spacing and make sure I love it. I wipe that acetate off, re-stamp it, good to go. One of my favorite tricks. So I made these tags in a bunch of different colors with a bunch of different Copics. I just love them. I think they're so fun. They're super simple, but bright and cheerful and glittery. Thanks so much for watching. You can find more information in the description below.